All right. I'd like to welcome to the Victory Formation podcast. Now, an offensive lineman just got done with the Tropical Bowl, formerly of LSU, um, 2020 Louisiana Tech Bulldog, a 6'5", 360-pound plus offensive lineman, DonaVaughn Campbell. Welcome to the Victory Formation podcast.
How you guys doing? Thank you.
Pretty good, pretty good. Welcome aboard.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good to have you on, man. So you grew up in Louisiana. I see you played some D-line in high school. When did you first start playing football?
I first started playing football when I was 4. I've been playing every
Really?
year ever since. Yeah. Everybody else was 5 and I was 4.
Wow. So you played defensive line, and when did you first start playing O-line?
I started first playing offensive line when I was a junior
Okay.
in high school. But yeah, that was my first year playing offensive line.
So when you got signed out of high school, you signed with LSU back in 2016. Um, what made you transfer to Louisiana Tech?
Yeah, coming out of high school, I signed with the LSU and I played there 4 years. And then for my 5th season, I wanted to be able to get more film and produce more because I know what I was able to. And so I went to Louisiana Tech and I got more film, got better, as you can see on my tape.
What was it like playing at LSU?
Oh man, that was a dream come true. I've always wanted to be a Tiger since I was 12 years old, and just going to LSU and being there, and then ultimately winning a national championship. That was a great one for me and my family.
And then how much different was the competition at Louisiana Tech?
So at Louisiana Tech, playing in the Conference USA, come to find out, it has a lot of transfers from the SEC that played at Florida, Mississippi State, Georgia, schools like that. So I mean, I went against those guys every weekend, and they were pretty good.
So same type of competition then.
Definitely. The SEC, playing them week in, week out. Everybody in every position is very good caliber players, man. And it's definitely a difference, but I mean, they still have the same caliber of guys.
Right. As an offensive lineman, we have your film that we cut up on here. 6'5", 360 is pretty impressive. Are you getting any scouting people from the Tropical Bowl check you out?
Yes, sir. I talked to plenty teams. And I'm actually 6'4", 335.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. So we got you a little higher than normal.
Yes, sir.
That's what it said. Well, do you feel you're a better run blocker or a better pass blocker?
I love the run game, but I've grown to a great pass protector. So I mean, they're both pretty fun to me, but I love to run the ball. I'm a physical guy.
I mean, it was a crazy year with the pandemic and everything. Louisiana Tech came in at third in the conference with 5-5 record, but you had basically the month of November postponed, basically canceled.
Exactly.
How did you keep yourself mentally and physically in football shape in those times?
During the whole pandemic, or just the month?
During November, during the 4 weeks that you were off.
During the 4 weeks was off. I practiced the first 2 weeks, and then I ended up opting out because football is not a on and off sport, and so being able not to know if you're playing next week or whatever or whatever, and just practice and all, you don't want to do that. You want to play the game. So I was dominant enough to go to the next level. So I ended up entering the draft.
Okay, so you didn't play in the bowl game.
No, I didn't.
Okay. So who was player in okay. So coming out the Tropical Bowl, how do you feel that event went? And were you able to talk to any scouts? How do you feel the Tropical Bowl went?
Oh yeah, I had a great Tropical Bowl. I was able to talk with the Chargers and the Green Bay Packers at the Tropical Bowl, and then I got Tropical Bowl went great. Lost one-on-one rep, and I had a great game. Played all 4 quarters.
Oh. And who would you say was it? Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that too. Where do you feel most comfortable along the offensive line? Yeah.
After Louisiana Tech, I always play guard, both left and right guard. And then I got to Louisiana Tech, and I started playing both tackles. So it's easy for me to slide in the guard.
Offensive guard. Yeah, you were playing tackle over at the Tropical Bowl too, right?
Yes, sir.
And who do you think was some of the better defensive linemen you faced over at the Tropical Bowl?
And also the guy from Washington, the defensive lineman. The edge rusher from Mississippi State, he's a pretty good guy. And then the defensive tackle from Washington.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, do you have any pro day set up, Donovan?
Yeah, my pro day at Louisiana Tech is March 18th.
How have you been preparing for that?
So after I entered the draft, I immediately went and started working out in New Orleans with Derek Joseph. And so we've been training, lifting weights, running, combine drills. We've been doing all of that ever since November.
Did you do the 225 reps?
No, we didn't do that. We're not doing that.
Not right now. Okay. What's your 40?
My latest one was 5.32.
Okay, good.
And who's an offensive lineman in the NFL that you love to watch?
Athlete tackles, and they're powerful. Pass game, they're solid, and the run game, they're dominant and nasty.
And what's an area of your game that you feel that you need to improve?
Overall, everywhere, but my main focus right now is better hands, feet. They got to work together. So pretty much just my hands and feet right now.
And Donovan, if I were a GM right now, what can you bring to my team?
When I'm on the field, I'm the nastiest player on the field. You can definitely see that. And then I'm an ascending player. Like, I can only get better from here. I just started tackle this year, so I can improve at that position and keep excelling, or I could just slide in the guard. I can play wherever you want. And if you need a guy to put in a plug-and-play guy, anywhere.
Yeah. Matt's got some film up right now, and we've watched it a couple times now. I'm really impressed with the way you move for your size. You're able to get around the edge and take guys out, which is pretty good.
Exactly. Appreciate it.
And what would you say your teammates or coaches would say your best attribute is on the field and in the locker room as well?
I'm definitely a team guy. I get along with everybody. My teammates, they respect me. They look up to me. Leadership. I wasn't named the team captain for the season, but I took on a role as me being a team captain anyway by just leading by example.
Absolutely, man. And so the Tropical Bowl is the only All-Star game. Did you go over to the College Gridiron Showcase?
Yeah, I went to the Gridiron Showcase, but I ultimately got an invite to the Hula Bowl, so I wanted to do the Hula Bowl. So we went out to Hawaii. I had a great week there, and played against some top talent.
Yeah, I really like that.
Also had a great 3 practices, and I had a great game.
Absolutely. So, how are you preparing yourself for the pro day? You said you were working out. What are you working down there in Louisiana?
In New Orleans, Louisiana.
Perfect, man. Sorry, I'm jumping around here. Mike, you got anything?
No, I'm again, like, I'm really impressed with the footage that I saw. I'm an O-lineman myself, and take great joy in scouting O-line, and of the ones that Matt and I have been working with, you're one of the better ones, size wise and skill wise. So I just tell you, keep plugging away, keep working out, and we'll find you on a roster here in the fall.
Definitely, yes, sir.
Well, tell the GMs and the scouts and the coaches why they should bring DonaVaughn Campbell into their team, and why he's a great fit for their O-line and their team.
Anywhere I go, great teammate out of me. A guy that's just going to sit there and work hard and just play my game, and ultimately just bring back to me. And I just want to play football, man. At the end of the day, I'm there to play football. Everything is just the best for me.
Absolutely, man. And we wish you luck on your pro day, and I really feel you're gonna get with the team here, man. And we appreciate you coming on the Victory Formation podcast. You can plug your social media, let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter at Highway 77 _.
Awesome. DonaVaughn Campbell, 21 NFL draft prospect. Definitely got to look out for Louisiana Tech. Man, we appreciate you coming on the show, man. Have a good night.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you coming on, Donovan.